What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. This is episode number 97, and today we're returning with the FA Cup final against Newcastle United, aiming to retain it after we won it last season. It was our first major honour with the Blues, and since then we've won a Premier League. We've won the Premier League again. We secured it in the last episode and now aiming to retain a domestic double. Beat Everton in the semis. The Magpies overcame Wolves. So, yeah, Newcastle in the final. To be fair to Newcastle as well, they do have a pretty decent team. You'll see this season in the Premier League once it eventually loads for me here. They've done okay. As you can see, top 10 finish seems, well, very likely now, you would say, with 2 games to go. And I'm going to show you the team very briefly before we get into the game. It's got some really good players in there, to be fair. A few players in the mid and the high 80s as well. This isn't a bad side whatsoever. You'd say it's a 4.5-star team. Not that far away from being a 5-star team as well. Yeah, they've got Bremer, they're very good Brazilian centre-half there. They've got some good midfielders as well. Really good Dutch new-gen left-back of just 20 years old. Benjamin Pavard is now there. Samikaz, who is criminally underrated as everyone knows. Emi Buendia is there, now 82 overall. Golovin, Carlos Gil is there as well. Giovanni Reina too, 86 overall. So Maximine hasn't moved on either. And Darwin Nunez, the former Benfica striker, was also amazing in this game as well. So this is a good Magpies team. There's no doubt about it. We're favourites, of course. And, of course, after resting one of our players on Wednesday night, I've got a fully fit side as well. But I don't think it'll be that one-sided. So, heading into the game, I want to show the sliders real briefly. Again, they are all untouched and all on 50. Again, I mentioned during the EFL Cup final, I think that the injury frequency and severity could still possibly be increased a little bit, maybe just a touch for both, but I think it has been really good this year. You know, we see Mason Mount go down with a 3-month injury, Christian Pulisic out for a couple of months as well. We had loads of knocks at the start of the season too, and to me, I think that's great. You know, I said before, for those of you out there that want to do realistic career modes too, my number one tip, increase the injury sliders, because otherwise you won't get any injuries at all. But I think this season we have quite a realistic rate of injuries, so right now I say the slider settings are pretty good. So heading into the final, I am going to give Mount the captain's armband. He scored the first goal in our semi-win over Everton, which of course set us on the way to the FA Cup final. That was his comeback game as well. And over Nick Pope coming in as our cup goalkeeper, don't really think we need to do anything. I think possibly start Tammy ahead of Lautaro, as he normally starts our cup games, and he's our top scorer outside the Premier League. But Lautaro's been in amazing form recently. I think I'm going to stick with my number 9. Take Shaloba off the bench, just because he's not as fit. I don't know why I always do that, but I do. And yeah, do you know what? Let's just dive straight into it. I've got a fully fit side with favourites. If we don't win this, it will be a bottle job, no doubt about it. A chance to retain our domestic double. The Magpies going for that first major honour. Come on, Chelsea. Last time Newcastle United won a major domestic honour, 1955. Yep, it's been a very long time for Newcastle fans. Oh, Nick Pope prevents them from taking a very early lead. This is going to be a really tough game, you know. I really do believe that. It's been a long wait for Newcastle to get a major domestic honour, and they've made the brightest start at Wembley as well. Nick Pope made a great save, but what was he doing for that corner? Comes through, gets caught in no man's land, and Darwin Nunez clicks the top of the crossbar. Oh, you can tell they want this long wait to end today. They've made the brightest start, and Eddie Howe's side have put me under some very serious pressure and given me early warning signs. Still 0-0. I'm yet to get going at the moment. That's a lovely ball to Pulisic though. Can I cross that? Oh no. I'm going to try and cross that into Cucurella's mid-drift there for a volley, but instead it was a bit too high. Even so, Newcastle making a brighter start. They want this, man. It's been a long, long time. They want the end to the winless run today. I think if my maths is right, in the game right now, it will be 70 years. 70 years. And ironically, that last domestic honour they won was the FA Cup. You might say it's 70 years to the day. As Lautaro's denied by a great save, and the Magpies will clear. So this is going to be a tense game, man. Both goalkeepers making good saves early. Still 0-0. Definitely goals in this one. This is going to be a tough one here. That's a lovely slip ball through as well. What a chance here for Darwin Nunez. And Pope got a touch, and Bastoni gets it away. Goodness gracious me. The warning signs are flashing right now. Pope's made a couple of really good saves. Nunez hit the crossbar. He's the danger man right now. Mount. Mason Mount could have pulled a trigger, and the Magpies will clear. How is it still 0-0 26 minutes in? Frenetic beginning. Absolutely no way this is a repeat of the FA Cup and the EFL Cup finals we saw in real life between Chelsea and Liverpool that both finished goalless after 2 hours. 4 hours at Wembley between the pair. And no goals got scored. There's no way this game is going to be like those two. Someone's going to score, and possibly right before the break. It's been a great action-packed start. The Magpies have been the better team. We've just about kept them out, courtesy of Pope and the frame of the goal. And here's Declan Rice on the ball, and the former Hammer sends it out wide towards Pulisic, but it's over here, and it's going to trickle out for a throw. I'm nervous. I'm very... Oh, what a block! What a block! Goal saving. And I don't need the goal decision system for that, EA. Goal saving. Not sure who that was on the line. Oh! He's done it again. Kai Havertz. He's so good in the air. People don't realise how good this guy is in the air. His aerial ability is so solid, and you wouldn't think it. But Kai Havertz has headed us into the lead as he beats Ortega with a looping header, and Chelsea are in front. Probably against a run of play. It has been reasonably even, but Kai, who's been so big this season with so many big goals, has headed us in front right before the break. That's gotta hurt for Newcastle. Done well in this first half. Sucker punch, we lead by 1. Hold on to the advantage going into the break, and I'll feel confident of adding a second in the second. 1-0, but plenty of the game to go, and Newcastle are still definitely well in this. I think it was Diao that blocked the shot on the line from Martinez initially, and that's one of the worst feelings as a defensive player in football. Like, I used to play in goal, and there's no worse feeling than when you've, like, you know, saved a penalty or made a point-blank save, for example, and then from the following corner, a goal gets scored, you know, and that's how it must feel for a player that makes a goal-saving block on the line, for example. Like, you've just prevented a goal, you feel like a hero, and then the very next attack, the ball's in the back of the net, and it renders what you've done totally meaningless, you know. As Pope makes a great save, and Darwin Nunez is in the mood today, as is our number 1. Still leading by a goal. That should do it for the first half. One final chance. It's a poor corner, couldn't beat the first man, and that will do it for the half as Godfrey... Oh, no, I'm not going to complain. We are well over the 1 minute of added time. That will do it for the first half, though, and believe me, we might be leading by a goal. This is far from over. Darwin Nunez and Newcastle have done so well. They should be at least on level terms. Instead, we lead courtesy of Kai. 45 minutes to go, but the game far from over. Well, we're 10 minutes into the second half. It's still 1-0. I think the next 15 minutes are absolutely crucial in this game here. Newcastle, I would say, have been a slightly better team, but it's been reasonably even as well. They've dominated possession, but they've had a higher quality of chance as well. I would say the next 13 minutes now are very, very important. If we get a second goal, I think that'll be the dagger and kill Newcastle off. If they get it, momentum's on their side. They've been a better team. They could easily flip the script and win it. If it remains at 1-0, it's all to play for in the final 20. So huge moments here as we're currently still leading by a goal. And I popped that out wide to Reece James there. And acres of space. He dribbles forward. He's got space to run into. He's round brain with the Brazilian. And James and Kai, shot blocked. And the shot is again blocked, and Newcastle clear. Golden chance, just couldn't take it, but it remains alive. It's Reece James who's going to pull the trigger from range, and it's saved by Ortega and pushed behind for a corner. 7 minutes to go. This is an important period of the game for us. Get a second, that'll kill it off. Thankfully for me, Darwin Nunez has just been replaced. Why would you do that, Eddie Howe? Why would you do that? He's been the best player on the pitch today. As Pulisic is denied by Ortega. Once again, the German pushing it behind for a corner. And right now, that second goal is coming. I feel Newcastle ran out of steam a little bit, to be honest here. Had a brilliant first half and should have found a goal at some point. Didn't. We got Pope in the crossbar to thank for that. Oh, no. Who is that? Who's that down? Who's that down? Is that Mount again? No, it's Kai. Oh, it's Kai. Goal scorer. Potentially FA Cup winner. Hero of our Champions League semi-first leg, but that's his season done. That is his season done. Oh, man. Well, he went up for the aerial duel, and goodness gracious me, I guess the phrase, if you can't stop them, injure them. Kai goes down, awkward collision, and on comes Dembele. That is a big blow. 14 goals in the Premier League. He is our top scorer this year in the Champions League. He's going to miss the final, I would definitely think, based on the animation there, against Real Madrid. And he's going to miss the closing stages of this game as well. Don't care about the final 2 league games, titles being won, but that's a huge blow to miss our... Oh, what is that? German winger. Alright, okay. 21 minutes to go. Can we see the game out without Kai? Just over a quarter of an hour to play, and I haven't given Newcastle a sniff in the second half. Totally different to the first, where Pope had to bail me out at least a couple of times, and hit the crossbar too. But that Kai Havertz injury might well spur them on to possibly get one late chance to level and force extra time. It's all about discipline and concentration now, with no Kai for the final 15. Can we close out the FA Cup final? Can we win domestic double for the second year in a row and keep our treble dreams alive? Here's Escobar for the Magpies into Giovanni Reina. Now Torreira takes over. And there's a man out wide in Golovin. Down this flank, Cucurella comes across, makes the tackle and will get it away. And in the second half, Newcastle have not had a sniff. And there's a golden chance on the break as Martin is released. He's got more pace than Isaac Hayden. He's running through 1-on-1. This to win the FA Cup. It's over. Made the decision to start him ahead of Tammy. And it pays off. Lautaro has been in fine form. He's probably going to win the Premier League Golden Boot, and he's just delivered Chelsea's second of hopefully 3 this season. Domestic double retained for sure now. No way Newcastle back from this. It's the Argentine in for Lukaku. A bit of a swap between the two clubs in the summer. I think we got a better deal. Martinez confirms it. Newcastle's wait for a major domestic honour goes on. We are double winners. They just have not had an answer for our back 5 in this second half. You know, our wing backs, James and Mark, have been brilliant. But as of the back 3 centre-halves as well, for Caio, Alessandro, and also Ben as well, sublime. And of course, Pope behind them made some great saves in the first half. This has been a really solid defensive performance in the second. They just have not been able to get inside my area for chances. And saying that, I watched them get a chance here. Oh, that is absolutely... Alright, okay, right, calm down. It's a brilliant finish by Torreira, to be fair. It's right in the... Why don't I just shut my big mouth sometimes? Why don't I wait till the full-time whistle? You knew what was going to happen there, didn't you? Alright, it's a good finish by Torreira. It's 2-1. It's a brilliant finish, to be fair, right in the corner. And Lucas Torreira has given the Magpies one late chance. 4 minutes to go. Can we close it out? Watch the high press. Here we go. Right from kickoff. Here come the Magpies. They are going to hunt down every single ball, every single pass, and try and get one late chance. All I've got to do is just not misplace a pass. And then I'm an FA Cup winner for the 3rd straight season with 2 different clubs. Almost there. Almost there. Just got to... Oh, 4 minutes of added time. Oh, Kai's injury, I suppose. Good point. Oh, come on. Come on. This is it. This is it. To win the FA Cup. To wrap it up. It's over. It's over. And what a bargain for 85 million. 2 in 10 minutes. Lead restored to 2. The little scare counts for nothing. Chelsea are going to retain the FA Cup and the Premier League. Goodness, Lucas Torreira did make me a little bit nervous. When you've got Lautaro Martinez in your side, you always fancy a chance of getting another. That'll do it. That will do it. When I saw the 4 minutes of added time, I was like, what? This is FIFA 22. The ball rarely goes dead. How can you get 4 minutes? Referee, it's not going to matter though. That's going to do it. I tell you what, brilliant game though. Fantastic. You know, and I said it was not going to be one-sided before the game. It definitely wasn't. You know, these are the games which I prefer. I prefer these games to games where you absolutely dominate and the AI don't even take a shot. It's so frustrating, you know. These are so much more fun. Tough, tense, nervy, pushed every step of the way. But a Lautaro Martinez late double sinks the Magpies, and we are FA Cup winners for the second time in a row. Domestic double retained, the FA Cup in the cabinet, and now as our treble dreams live on, our sights are set on Real Madrid. Bring on the Galacticos, we're coming for you. I know I've said it quite a few times before, but I will say it again, and I'm glad that EA are starting to realise now, you know, the fun of this game is subjective. You know, people can enjoy the game playing semi-pro and thrashing the AI 6-0 every game. That's totally fine, you know, but for a lot of us that like more realistic career modes and like more of a challenge, FIFA 22 has been great for that. I found it my most difficult FIFA to play in years, and it's because of games like this. Even when you're considered big favourites, it's still a really tough game. Look at the stats here, and yes, we had several more shots, but the XG was only slightly higher, and we lost a possession battle too against the side we were considered big favourites against. It was a great game, you know, it really was. Pope made some great saves during the game, particularly in the first half. Nunez hit the crossbar when it was still 0-0, but in the end, I feel like I really turned up in the second half. We got that goal right before the break, and that gave me the confidence to attack with more freedom in the second, and those two late ones from Lautaro in the end downed the Magpies. So 3-1 the final score, and no surprise for man of the match either. He really was sublime up top, took his two chances brilliantly and ensured that we would get the win. He would have had a hat-trick as well had it not been for that block on the line in the first half, but a fantastic performance from that Argentine up top. And at the start of the season when I said, oh, dilemma, who's going to be our starting striker this year, Lautaro or Tammy? Well, I went with my new man up top, Martinez, and I don't think I'm regretting that choice whatsoever. Sure to win the Premier League Golden Boot. He's won us the FA Cup with that late brace. And can he provide a bit more magic in that Champions League final as well? Do you know a fun fact? He's not scored in the Champions League this season at all. Anyway, that will end today's episode of The Realistic Career, guys. Massive thank you for watching the FA Cup final. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, then please do drop a like. Fantastic game, man. And again, I want to say to EA, like, come on, man. This is what we want. Really, really tough games, tough finals. They make the game more fun to play, you know, and this definitely was a fun one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day. Much love to you all. There are 2 episodes in the season remaining. We got the final 2 Premier League games, which I was waiting for that. Right. I don't know, like, how the interviewer knows how bad the injury is directly after full time. Okay. Well, that's the sour note to end on then. There's, I was going to say, there's 2 games in the Premier League remaining. They don't really mean anything. Man City and Liverpool, we've already won the title. But, yeah, that's a big blow to our treble hopes. He scored our first goal. He was forced off in the second. And now his season is over, as is half of next season as well. He has been sensational this year, far better than last season. 21 goals and 19 assists in 46 games, and our top scorer in the Champions League as well. And now he's going to miss the final. Our chance of that treble has just taken a massive, massive blow. God damn it, but that will end today's episode of Realistic Career, guys. Massive fan of you watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day, and we will indeed return in the next episode with the penultimate episode of Season 5, the final 2 Premier League games where I'll be talking about what an incredible Premier League season it's been in real life, discussing everything, and of course Manchester City and Liverpool as well, because they're our final 2 opponents. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the penultimate episode of Season 5, the build-up to the Champions League final very soon.